Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, we are going to talk about the new and improved BASILEUS ROANAS, the High Elf Legendary Attack Champion. Alright, so I'll just let this Stage 21 Faction War play with BASILEUS in it, and yeah, I'll talk about his skills and his buffs. So I've actually put out a video a few weeks ago about BASILEUS, and along with a few other legendary champions that I wanted to see buffed in this game, because unfortunately, when we pull a legendary champion from shards, we want to be excited, we want to use them, but BASILEUS was one of my first legendaries in this game, and because of how underwhelming he was when I tried to use him, I eventually decided to not book him. I didn't book him then. I didn't even book him now. So we'll see how he does in this Faction War run unbooked. All right. So I have put him in a few masteries, not full masteries yet, but I did put some decent gear on him. So I hope that's enough to see how well he does. And yeah, the only thing I really wanted Plarium to do for BASILEUS is to just increase his damage, because he's an attack legendary, but he doesn't hit hard at all. He looks like a support champion. Yeah, so Plarium did increase the damage of his A2, which was, I think they've almost doubled his A2 damage. And yeah, he also has that A3 AoE stun. It was from a... It used to be 50% chance to stun, 75% when booked. Now it's 75% base chance, 100% when booked. So it's more comparable to Astral. And we're actually doing this quite quickly. We're at 130 seconds and we're already at the boss round. Right, so 19,000 with no debuffs, no decreased defense or weaken on that ad. That I think that was his A1. And yeah, his A1 also has nice extra ability there to steal buffs. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy at what Plarium has done. That's really all I wanted from them, was to up his damage so that it's more comparable to other attack type champions. Like we have Royal Huntsman here. Of course, we all know that Royal Huntsman hits hard, especially with his A3 that ignores 100% defense. I just want BASILEUS to be able to do the same things as other attack type champions, so that he's usable now, because he's been sitting in my vault for such a long time. I've been using other epics such as Tyrell, Royal Guard over BASILEUS because he doesn't hit hard at all. So yeah, let's see how he does here. And as you can see, yeah, Royal Huntsman did that 139,000. That's his A3. And yeah, the cool thing with BASILEUS is that as you can see, he put up that block buffs on his A1. If the enemy does not have any buffs on him, he will instead place that block buff. And yeah, quite a good sort of a support type, attack type champion with some support utility there, with the block buff, stealing buff, with the AoE stun, and yeah, and a hard hitting A2 because they just doubled that damage. So yeah, so we saw that A1 right there, 29,000 again, pretty decent. And of course, Royal Huntsman. So I think since those two are my hardest hitters in this team, let's take a guess. Who will deal more damage at the end of this run? Is it Royal Huntsman? Is it BASILEUS? BASILEUS again right there, 36,000 with his A1. And Royal Huntsman actually deals less damage on his A1, just 24,000. I don't know if I built BASILEUS with more crit or more attack than Royal Huntsman, but we'll take a look at that later. Alright, so it looks like BASILEUS is actually my top damage dealer. I did not expect that. So Royal Huntsman is sitting at 653,000. BASILEUS is at 889,000. Coming in second is Royal Guard with 700,000. Right, so yeah, I think we can say that BASILEUS is now a decent and usable champion for the High Elves. And yeah, this is of course he is not booked. he does not have full mastery. So yeah, let's take a look at his gear right now. All right, so this is my Basilius Roanas right here. I put him in Cruel, Perception, and Crit Rate gear. And let's see, so I got him in 4,700 attack. Speed is actually not that high, but I think I just got him in whatever gear that I have, regardless of speed. I just wanted to get him as close to 100% crit rate. As you can see, I'm missing 1%. 229 crit damage, 361 accuracy, of course, because he does have a lot of debuff that he has to land. And yeah, so of course this one, yeah, and as you can see, he does not have any books at all, and I have this champion sitting in my vault for over a year. It is because, of course, I did not have any use for him then, so I did not book him. I booked my more useful champions. But now, you know, if you pull Basilius early on in the game and you need someone with AoE stun, someone who hits hard, then especially in the arena, I think Basilius can do a great job there. So let's take a look at his skills. He has, of course, this chance of stealing buff, and or placing this block buff is if the enemy does not have any active buffs. And this one, triple hitter, ignores increased defense, shield, and block damage. Yeah, so I think this was very useful in the arena. And of course, it also ignores 50% of the target's defense, similar to... It's also a hard-hitting ability, similar to like a Royal Huntsman. Royal Huntsman has this dead aim, which ignores 100% of the target's defense. Basilius does 50%, but of course has those extra stuff that he will ignore as well. And he has this nice AoE stun on his A3. Yeah, and of course, if the stun does not land, because I only have it on 75%, he's not booked, he will instead decrease the turn meter by 50%. So this one is also usable in boss fights, because of course, you cannot stun bosses. So we have this decreased turn meter that will come in handy. So yeah, so I think he's very useful in PvP, but in PvE content, I think he will do quite well as well. His masteries, I did not even get him to full masteries. I just, you know, got him to some decent offense and support. For support, I got him the ones for accuracy and evil eye. So yeah, I think Basilius, with his recent buff, he's not a top tier champion by any means, but he will do the job for you if you need an AoE stunner in the arena, or if you need just a good AoE or a good damage dealer in your dungeon runs. Yeah, so that is Basilius. What do you think about him? I think now he is sort of a mid-tier, slightly above average, you know. So I think he is now usable. Maybe you can book him if you really need all of these. He just needs 11 books, but there are no cooldowns on his skills that need books. So this is just an extra debuff chance. This one is extra damage, and this one just extra debuff chance as well. So actually, you can go with him without any books, and he will just work. He will work just fine. All right, so that is it. That is Basilius. What do you think about him? Is he good now? Are you going to use him? I hope you found this video useful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.